How does online communication affect our intimate relationships? Is there a connection between emotional intelligence and sexual satisfaction in women? Hello to all lovers of psychology and sexuality. Today, we will unveil the sexual curiosities of women. If you are interested in these topics, make sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell to not miss our future videos. Also, leave us comments and share your experiences in the section below. Let's get started. Online communication impacts intimate relationships. It facilitates long-distance connection, but can lead to misunderstandings and lack of physical intimacy. Setting boundaries, communicating openly, and balancing online communication with in-person interaction are key to healthy relationships. Yes, there is a connection between emotional intelligence and sexual satisfaction in women. The ability to understand and manage emotions can improve communication, intimacy, and sexual satisfaction in a relationship. Podcasts and radio programs. There are radio programs and podcasts that address topics related to the Kama Sutra, offering debates, interviews, and advice on sexuality and relationships based on its principles. Pornography addiction. There has been debate about whether pornography can be addictive, with some studies suggesting that excessive consumption can lead to psychological dependence similar to other addictions. Positions that promote communication. To strengthen emotional connection, some women prefer positions that facilitate verbal and nonverbal communication with their partner, such as missionary with hugs and caresses. Pregnancy fetishism. Some people find sexual arousal in the physical and hormonal changes associated with pregnancy. This can manifest as an increased sexual interest in pregnant women. Primary prevention. In addition to using condoms during sexual intercourse, other primary prevention strategies include reducing the number of sexual partners and practicing sexual abstinence. Professional support. Seeking professional help from a sexual therapist or a healthcare provider specialized in sexuality is crucial to effectively address anorgasmia and find treatment strategies tailored to individual needs. Psychology behind fetishes. Psychologists and sex therapists study fetishes to better understand their impact on people's sexual lives and how they can affect interpersonal relationships. Most fetishes are believed to be harmless and can be a normal part of human sexuality. Reference in sexual education. Although not a modern sexual education manual, the Kama Sutra is often used as a historical reference in sexual education programs to explore topics such as intimacy, pleasure, and communication in relationships. Relationship between mental health and sexuality. Mental health and sexuality are closely related, and mental health issues such as depression and anxiety can affect sexual function and emotional well-being. Relationship between sex and health. Sex can have numerous health benefits, including stress reduction, strengthening the immune system, and improving mood. Role of gender stereotypes. Gender stereotypes can influence people's expectations and sexual roles, but it is important to challenge these stereotypes and allow for free and authentic expression of sexuality. In rural communities in India, theatrical performances and street plays may be conducted to educate people about sexual and reproductive health topics, using participatory and culturally appropriate methods. Sensory exploration. Foreplay involves a complete sensory exploration of a woman's body, stimulating not only obvious erogenous zones, but also less explored areas, such as the nape, toes, or lower back, which can be equally sensitive to touch and pleasure. Sex therapy. Sex therapists often incorporate concepts and techniques from the Kama Sutra into their sessions to help couples improve their communication, intimacy, and sexual satisfaction. In urban settings in developing countries, sexual and reproductive health clinics run by young people have been established to provide counseling, HIV testing, and distribution of contraceptives tailored to the needs of young populations. Sexual diversity. Human sexuality encompasses a wide range of sexual orientations, including heterosexuality, homosexuality, bisexuality, and pansexuality, among others. Sexual fantasies and erotic literature. Erotic literature has been a source of inspiration for many people in their sexual fantasies. Erotic stories can allow people to explore scenarios and experiences that may not be possible in real life. Sexual pleasure. Sexual pleasure is an important part of the human experience and can manifest in various forms, including physical contact, erotic stimulation, emotional affection, and shared intimacy. Sexuality and aging. As people age, they may experience changes in their sex life due to factors such as menopause, health issues, hormonal changes, and life experiences. However, sexuality can remain an important part of well-being and quality of life in old age. Sexuality and gender identity. Sexuality is inherently linked to gender identity, but it is important to remember that gender identity does not determine a person's sexual orientation. People of all gender identities can have a wide variety of sexual orientations. Sexuality in literature. Sexuality has been a recurring theme in literature throughout history, from classic works to contemporary novels, exploring a wide range of experiences and perspectives. Sexuality in popular culture. Sexuality is a recurring theme in popular culture, including movies, TV shows, music, and social media. The portrayal of sexuality in the media can influence people's attitudes and perceptions. Sexually transmitted diseases can affect people of all ages, races, sexual orientations, and genders. They do not discriminate and can affect anyone who engages in unprotected sexual activity. Short hair fetishism involves a particular attraction to people with short hair, either for their aesthetic appearance or fetishistic associations. Social stigma. Despite its prevalence, pornography remains a stigmatized topic in many societies, which can hinder open and honest discussion about its impacts and practices. In South Asian nations like India and Nepal, anonymous helplines and counseling services have been established for young people seeking information on sexual and reproductive health confidentially. STDs in animals. Although less common, some STD-like diseases occur in animals, such as chlamydia in koalas and canine venereal disease in dogs. In countries like Sweden and Norway, mobile applications and online platforms have been introduced to provide accessible and reliable sex education to young people, using technology to address questions and concerns privately and safely. Human sexuality is a fascinating and diverse field that never ceases to amaze us. Sexual curiosities unveil the wonderful complexity of the human experience in the intimate realm. As we explore and understand these facts, it is crucial to remember that each individual is unique in their sexual experience. Respecting and communicating with your partner are the keys to a satisfying and healthy sexual life. Sexual education and understanding are essential tools for fully embracing our sexuality.